The Boston Tea Conspiracy, 1773. It was a cold night in Boston Harbor. The year was 1773, and anger filled the air. The American colonists were furious. For years, Britain had been controlling them, passing laws and forcing taxes on them without giving them any voice in government. Their message was clear: no taxation without representation. But Britain didn't listen. Instead, they passed the Tea Act, giving the British East India Company the power to sell tea directly to the colonies and still collect tax. To Britain, it was just tea. To the colonists, it was a symbol of control. 3 massive ships sat quietly in Boston Harbor, filled with tea: the Dartmouth, the Eleanor, and the Beaver. The tea couldn't be unloaded without paying the tax. The colonists had a choice: accept the tax or fight back. On the night of December 16, 1773, a group of brave colonists made their move. They didn't wear uniforms. They didn't carry flags. Instead, they disguised themselves as Native Americans, Mohawk warriors, not to blame them, but to hide their identities. Silently, they moved through the dark streets of Boston toward the harbor. The cold wind blew across the water as they climbed aboard the ships. No one stopped them. No one fired a shot. One by one, they grabbed heavy wooden chests filled with tea. Then, they threw them into the water. Splash. Another chest. Splash. Another. For 3 hours, they worked in silence and determination. By the end of the night, 342 chests of tea, worth thousands of dollars, were floating in Boston Harbor. The water turned dark with tea. This was not theft. This was a message that the colonists would not accept unfair control. When Britain heard the news, they were furious. They punished Boston with harsh laws, closing the harbor and taking away freedoms. But instead of breaking the colonists, it united them. This single act of rebellion became the spark that ignited something bigger. Just 2 years later, the American Revolution began, and it all started with tea.